So now we got our board in place. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, as long as it's kind of pointing in the right direction, we're good. So next step is reconnect your FPV. This is where it can become a little tricky. You don't want to pull it out, because the only thing that's kind of holding this in place is going to be pressure against the screws. So you drop that back in there and boom. Kind of notice that you might have to wiggle some things around, move it around to get things the way they should be. Now go ahead and make sure that's underneath the canopy. So now we have the one screw holding in it right there, and the rest are going to be the frame and the board. Now this can be a little tricky, but to line everything up correctly, and you only don't get many chances to do that, and please be aware, don't over tighten it, because you will actually strip out the plastic. It's really easy to do. That's why I sent you guys extras. I'm just slightly screwing it in as slow as possible. Slow as possible. I don't want to strip out the plastic. So I'm in there, all the screws are in. I'm gonna tighten it down a little bit. Sorry if I'm out of the camera, but there's that. And if you want to put this screw in, you can. I don't. Weight savings, bruh. So when I say screw it in slowly, because you don't want to strip it out like there's like a fine line between too tight. You just want it on there, because for the most part, this folding it in is creating a little pressure, holding it in the back, and this front screw is there. So see, the board is held in place pretty well. It's not really going anywhere. So next up is your motors. So if you have the Inductrix FPV, you're popping over from that. The motors have different bottoms. One's white, one gray. So, and also this is from my prior build, but I also was putting a little heat shrink on the bottoms of the motor to keep the cables out. So here we go. The gray motor is not where we want to go. We want the all white motor, and be gentle. Like, the motors should fit in tight, but they shouldn't be hard to do. Oh, my bad. This is the fresh off the presses one. I gotta give a little drill. And don't worry, all the ones that you will get have already done this. Already done this for you. I just make sure any little errors in the print that could have happened are not there. I kind of went back into the file and made the hole a little slightly, ever so slightly, a little bit harder. So when a little tighter, so that way it'd be easy to go through. So push the motor in, and usually I try to just leave it as flat with it. And always pay attention to, like, when you're pressing it in, to be gentle, because you can break everything on here because it's plastic and you don't want to warp anything. So the white motor, go across from it, and this is not the white motor, that's another gray one. Here we go, here's the other white motor. I'm gonna take that, put it in a hole and push it in.